Hello. Testing. Hello. Okay, good. Hello. Welcome. Sorry about that. We got kind of busy. It was last minute plans. I have no control over things, but it was fun. And I will always give time over to the fun things. Not to say that streaming isn't fun, and I'm so sorry that you heard that. What you heard is a sneak peek at what you're going to be hearing soon. So, my bad about that. Welcome to today's stream. Today there's going to be no face cam because we're going to be doing some VR today. We have some interesting VR plans, which I should probably run down before the ads hit, and then I'll talk about the subscriber stuff very soon. The stuff we're going to be doing today is some VR stuff. We're going to be doing some Assetto Corsa, the Shotoko Revival Project mod. I don't know what this is. It's hard to say if it's a mod or something, but it feels like a very expansive piece of work. It's going to be a very interesting time because it's It's basically a recreation of like a Tokyo something highway, expressway or something. I'm not really sure. And there's a lot to talk about I guess the modding scene in general, but also the modding scene as it comes to Assetto Corsa, because I was very surprised at the level of effort and the level of like bullshittery that reminds me a lot of like, I guess like a lot of problems in like other fields of software too. So this is kind of an interesting day because this leads up into a very interesting, I guess, segment on programming too. We actually try to finish the stick-based stuff. Now again, it's gonna be pretty bad or interesting because I'm gonna sound different as soon as I switch over to the other mic. Thankfully, the switchover is very simple now, so I have a fairly straightforward setup to make it work. So it should be straightforward to do, but just know that it's gonna sound very interesting. So, but yeah, it's very fascinating to sort of look at this stuff and set it up. There's a lot of effort that goes into these mods, and I did not expect the level of not like, I don't know, what's that word? I didn't expect that level of fragmentation in the community and the level of like dedication too. There's a few key players, as there always is. In these scenes, there's always like a few key players that kind of drive the majority of the work. But there's also sort of like the masses, which do contribute at least time, interest, and like money, which is also fascinating. But in kind of the worst ways, and I'll get into what I mean by the worst ways very soon. But I've seen the best of the best and the worst of the worst so far, which is very, very interesting. Let's just say I'm thoroughly impressed that people do what they do and say what they say online to people who give them something free. So, but yeah, then I mean that's about it. And then tomorrow we're gonna be switching over to I actually forget what I posted. It was a whole schedule that I have. Well, tomorrow is when whatchamacallit, Until Then releases. I don't know what time exactly, but when it does, it's at I don't know if it's a visual. What do you call those things? It's not a visual novel. It's not an adventure game. It's like a genre that doesn't really fit for those things, right? It's something that sort of transcends genres. But it's specifically that type of game that's very interesting. That's more adventure, sort of like a walking sim, but with more interesting stuff in it. So we'll be playing that tomorrow as well. And here come the ads. Well, goodbye non-subs. Time to unionize, I suppose. We'll also be checking out some very interesting stuff throughout the week. I just need to see if I can get it ready in time. I don't really know if I can. It all depends on if I can get it ready in time. If I can, then we're good. If I can't, then we're kind of built. But it'll be a much slower paced week here and there. You call passenger trunk? It'll be a slower week for the most part, full of like slower games and like stuff, and just interesting highlight stuff. Or not like interesting highlight stuff, just weird stuff that I find that I'm like, okay, it's time to get it out of the system. And it's going to be spread across the entire week. So I think every single day is going to have something new that's weird. If not, then we're going to focus on finishing stuff. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for it, because I don't know how much of the stuff we can get through per session. So you might be annoyed at us starting like a million different things. Just know that I am going to try to finish these things. I call passenger trunk. I still think stuffing somebody in the trunk is a valid move if you need more seats. They wouldn't survive in a car crash, but they wouldn't survive in a car crash regardless, right? Think about this. If you crash your car and somebody's in your trunk, they would die. But if somebody's in your car and you don't have enough seatbelts and they're in your car, they're going to die and they're going to kill everyone else inside the car too. So you might as well reduce the risk and do it only for yourself and like only get rid of them, right? That's why you have a seatbelt in the trunk. So that's why you kept the ropes in the trunk. I see what you're doing now. So cool, man. I love being in your car. I did wonder why why there was a handcuff and like chains and stuff. But now it makes sense. Now it all makes sense. It's there to keep me safe in the case of a car crash. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. Let's see how it goes. The subscriber stuff, again, I'm sorry. I got so busy and like just so much stuff happened, and like when I get busy, right, it throws out all of my plans, and I had to spend like an equal amount of time replanning things to make it work again, because like some dates are like some things are movable, but some things aren't, right? Imagine I've got like a job interview coming up, right? I can't necessarily stop that. So it's like I need to figure out, okay, like what, like how do I, like do I change the, like, and if I'm 2 days gone or 3 days gone, do I move like a game over here? Or like or even like a game release. If a game releases on a certain day, it's like, okay, well I can't really move that, right? Like it's kind of hard. So it's been interesting. But the rest of the subscriber stuff will be done soon. However, we will be doing some VR chat stuff very soon with the community. And subscribers do get priority access to the world. So I'm looking into how to make that possible, if not automatic. But I don't know if it's possible automatically, because I think VR chat specifically says you can't do that. But I feel like they should let you do that, because I feel like that's a very obvious thing. But we'll see how it goes. I wanted to make it an automated system that I could drop into any world, because I'm going to need that for the reading world anyways. With the subs coming first, right? And then it would be like, okay, like kick out everyone who's like a non-sub, as like a sub wants to join or something. But then I realized like I'm just going back to like old school RuneScape priority queues, which doesn't feel fun. So why am I very? I don't think it's good, but we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, and then the rest of the week is gonna be pretty much the same. So again, the rest of the week is just small weird games, and then we're gonna finish Cryptmaster and Road Warden, because it's very important that we finish Road Warden. However, Wednesday we're gonna start reading one of the books in the book club. So if you don't know, we currently have a book club that's going on. I need to go find the list of books, because I always forget the list of books. The book that we're gonna be reading on stream, because I realize it's copyright free, is The Shadow over Innsmouth. So we used to do a bunch of like H.P. Lovecraft like story readings, because they were like fun to get into and like see for the first time with each other. Well, I mean, some of you have already read these, but it was fun to sort of like theorize about things live. Now that I know that the rest of the catalog is copyright free in Canada, American laws don't apply to me, so I'm perfectly fine to do this, even though Twitch is in America. My contract is a Canadian contract, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. But either way, it's safe, so it should be fine. And then hopefully, when this book club is done, next book club will include the Sherlock Holmes books, because I didn't realize that the Sherlock Holmes books were so popular. Also, as an announcement for the book club, I was stepping on something. The book club will have an extension on the reading date, because one person voted that they needed more time. I was very surprised when one person voted, so I was like, okay, fine, we'll give you more time, sure. So it's gonna be extended to, I don't know, like probably like 2 more weeks over, so maybe the end of August, just to see, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm thinking the end of August is good, because then around then we can start the new books for the coming summer/winter months, and especially for the winter months, it's gonna be interesting, because in the winter months, like, you don't really have anything to like do, right? I'm assuming most of you don't have anything to do, unless you're already like in a winter zone, then it doesn't really matter to you, because like you already had nothing to like do. Also, sorry, you may hear something moving. I need to actually activate this. I forgot to activate this. Activate. Power on. Power on! Oh, I know why. Power on. Is it on? I don't know if it's on. Well, it's just on? Okay, cool. It just keeps on. Okay, cool. Before we do any of this, though, I want to show you something. My wife showed me something very, very cool. My wife showed me a show of hers that I actually found very, very interesting. And apparently, as far as I can tell, this is not, well, it's copyrighted, but like, it's there on YouTube. And I just want to show you this show, because I find the circumstances of the show hilarious, right? There's something weird about this. There's something weird about this. Now, you look at the show, okay? One, the show is actually really good. So I know it looks like one of them games that I play, you know what I mean? Those like dating sim games. Swear to God, the show's actually really, really good. It's actually surprisingly good. I really enjoyed this show for what it was worth. It's also available freely on YouTube in both English and in the original language, which I don't remember what it was. It's a specific dialect or something. The key, though, is that apparently there's an English dub, and I had no clue. So if you want to watch the English dub version, you can watch the English dub version. But there's an English sub version that I highly recommend, because I think the English sub version sounds I mean, you know my stance on dub versus sub. Most dubs suck. And this dub, I listened to 5 seconds of it and I was like, this thing sucks. It loses a lot of the original flair. What I really wanted to sort of show you though was how many people come from all over the world to watch this. So for some reason, there's a lot of comments about like where they are. Let's see how many Indian are there, and then a lot of them. And then I'm so happy to have Chinese drama in English version, and I'm gonna watch this drama to improve my English. Who is from India? Hello everyone, I'm Indian. It's the first foreign drama I've seen. I just want to watch it to learn English. I don't know where these people come from and why they want to, like, you shouldn't be watching a drama to learn English. Especially a dubbed drama. I don't think a Chinese drama dubbed into English is the best way to learn English. YMMV, but I learned off of YTV and like Martin Mystery and stuff, alright? And then, and so someone wants to see how many Bangladeshi are here. Searching for Hindi dub, but at least happy found it in English. There goes cute. How many, I don't know. There's a lot of people who, my YouTube comment section is it's better than this. My YouTube comment section doesn't ask people where they're from, which I find so cringe. Because I'm like, who really cares? You know what I mean? Like, you're just farming likes at this point. These people are just farming likes. I'm like, why are you farming likes for? Like, what's the point of farming likes for? Especially on YouTube, where there's no dislikes, so you can't see anything. But yeah, this drama, you call front seat. This drama is really good. If you enjoy, I don't want to say heartwarming because my wife says it's bittersweet by the end, but it's so far it's heartwarming and very, very sad, and I think you're gonna enjoy this. And as far as I can tell, it should be fine for me to watch this with you a tiny bit for maybe 20 minutes. Well, not fine, but it's not like anyone's gonna stop us, right? Like it should be okay. We're just gonna okay. Just don't tell anyone what we're going to do. Okay, we're gonna watch this together for maybe a couple minutes. Okay, it's a really good drama. But again, this is a bit of a tearjerker, so this is a weird one to start with. But it's really, really good. My wife and I, she finished it. I'm currently on episode 3 with her, or 2. Okay, well, I can't have that. Sorry, buddy. Listen, that's a DMCA. Where's the beginning? Jesus, this intro is so long. Why is this such a long intro? Oh my god. Whoever this actor is, she is the funniest child actor I've ever seen. She reminds me a lot of my niece. My niece has a lot of attitude, right? My niece on my wife's side has a lot of attitude. And it's so funny to see her, so she didn't see me for I don't know, 2 months, right? And she saw me and she's like, I thought you and auntie got divorced. And I was like, okay, where did you learn that from, you 7? Right now, I hate this character for very specific reasons, but I also feel sad for her. The show too is because there's a specific part where I'm like, yeah, this is a very, very, very accurate representation of what it feels like to live with nosy neighbors. That's good to know. You're a slow reader, so can't always keep up. Yeah. Anyways, there's also an English dub. I can actually post that too. And the English dub, it's not the best, but it's not super bad either. They actually do. Okay, this is the funniest thing. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but so in Vietnam, or for TVB shows and stuff, right? They used to hire multiple voice actors to translate these Hong Kong dramas, right, over to Vietnamese, right? Then what happened was the budget went down and down and down. So now they hire one single lady to do a reading of everything. But she also sounds like she hates her job and her life, so she doesn't want to be there. So it's you listen to it and you're like, okay, she pulls you out of it. And the worst part is they don't even have a separate audio track where they clean it up. They just lower the volume of the entire show. You can still hear the characters talking in a whisper behind the person who's dubbing, but then when they dub, it's oh, my bad, sorry for dropping that. Oh, no worries, I'm sorry for getting in your way. It sounds like that. It's oh, come on. The English dub for this one at least has multiple characters, and they actually do a decent bargain with a child. They never bargain with a child. You say one ice cream and they'll want two. Never bargain with a child. Their first mistake is believing that children understand what's good for them and that they know limits. No, they will absolutely take 2 or 3. That's not drama for you. Now you understand what's going on within 6 minutes. And I want to say 2 minutes of this is intro, which is crazy. I've never seen. Imagine a YouTube video where it's 2 minutes of an intro, right? But within 4 minutes. You get a hint that there's more to this plot line and that it's actually a very sad and brooding plot line, which is really, really good. And so I want you all to watch that because boy, oh boy, did that thing tug at my heartstrings in like various different ways. But it's a very, very good drama. I linked both the English sub as well as the English dub. It's on the honestly, I don't know why the channel is named this. It's on the Hues Crouton channel. And I don't know what that means, but sure. But the characters are all really, really interesting. And and again, I love all the main characters. I even love and hate the characters that are bad because they're done so well in their own bad way that's perfect, right? I think if they weren't bad, I think it would have been boring. But it's very specifically about how bad they are that makes it so interesting. It's the way that they're bad that makes it feel so bad, right? And so good at the same time. So it's a very complex show, and you get that within 2 episodes. Within 2 or 3 episodes, it's amazing. You think the only live action dramas you've seen so far are like anime live action versions? You know what? That's a fair point, actually. Yeah, I mean, because most live action dramas, right, or like most film dramas, they usually go towards like I want to say very cliche storylines, right? This one is not very cliche. I mean, it has a lot of cliches, but the way that it executes it is very interesting. But also because live action like anime like versions, they're the ones that I hear the most news about. Like, honestly, I don't know how many I found this, okay? If you ask me what is a live action drama that I really enjoyed in the past couple of like months, I couldn't tell you because I don't even know if they exist. My idea to find them is I go to Netflix and I go search for different live action dramas. That's the only way for me to find them. Speaking of Netflix, there's actually one drama on there that I think is good. It's called The Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. I don't know. Sorry, Queen of Tears. Not Queen of Hearts. Queen of Tears. I don't know how old this is. Wow, it actually came out like this year. Well, if you have Netflix, I don't know if you. Well, I mean, if you're not in Canada, you probably have more selection than us. But if you're not on Netflix, I mean, if you have Netflix and you're not in Canada, you probably have this show. And the show is really, really good. This show. Okay, this is a live action drama that I will say is really, really good. And it doesn't come from a webtoon as far as I know. Because again, I'm also the same way where it's like, okay, I'll usually watch something if it's like a webtoon thing. Or like if it comes from like a webtoon thing. Which is like most of these like dramas on like Netflix and like stuff, right? This one, as far as I can tell, is not. But also, this actor, I stan him. I stan this actor. You don't want to chat? He was in another show called... okay, sorry. I'll explain what that means once I find it. I'll explain what that means once I link it. Sorry. He's right here. He's right here. Him, his, and this co-star, they have the coolest dynamic ever. And she's also really, really good. I actually enjoy their dynamic. It's a bit cliche in like parts, but it's really, really good. The thing you have to keep in mind though is that it's also a very like cliche thing, and there's a lot of plot points that feel kind of stupid in the way that they roll out. Like the way that they kind of like work is it feels very contrived. But that's just the reality of any story, I suppose. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic with my thing. I'll explain why I'm hitting it so much. Well, not that I want to hit it, but this one's really, really good. And the best part is his deuteragonist, which is like this dude, actually shows up in this one too. So it's weird because you see them interact for like a scene. It's like they're paired up now forever, together forever. I love them both, and they're both really good actors, really, really good. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this. These are very, very good dramas. Queen of Tears, as well as It's Okay to Not Be Okay. I think this actor is just very fun to watch, but also I really enjoy the stories. And also, the house in this drama, It's Okay to Not Be Okay. That house, that's the look that I want. My wife says it's terrifying, but I'm like, it looks so sick. So we're still debating on if we get like a creepy house or like that. But I'm pretty sure I can find one for like cheap. But again, emotional, so just be warned. But yeah, it's live action stuff is like hard to like find. It's A, hard to find, B, it's hard to like want to watch. C, it's so far out of like left field if you enjoy certain other interests. Like if you enjoy anime, it's very hard to find live action because live action news comes on like the most sketchiest looking sites. Have you ever seen like a website that like pushes like a live action drama? I feel like I'm gonna get a virus by just staring at it. But if I go to like any anime like centric or like any weeaboo centric like sites, right? It feels like home. Because all the ads are for like figurines and stuff, or like, you know, other shows, or like manga, or like, you know, buy a Crunchyroll subscription. Like, it feels safe, right? And also because like I think anime has had that like, I want to say, serialization as well as viewing, I guess, like renaissance far before TV show streaming ever had. Because far before Netflix, there was already websites like Crunchyroll. Obviously, before it was a legitimate site, it was obviously on the wraps. But it was already there, and it was already making it work from day one. So it makes sense why it's so much easier to find IMO, to find anime and like stuff. Feel safe here. You're home in manga/anime places. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, it feels good. You know what? Okay, you know what I've been thinking? Sorry, I really keep hitting the mic. I'll just move it. What they need to do is they need to have a VR chat, like a manga cafe, right? With like official manga that you can, like, I don't know. I mean, obviously you might have to pay for like a license or like something. But imagine if you could, and they could check if you have a license or like something, right? And then you could just read it inside the store. Oh, that'd be so sick. But it's impossible to transmit data across with VR chat. It's not easy, actually. Sad. But I would love that, actually. I would genuinely love that. Because again, I think it's a very good format for VR chat stuff. I'm just always surprised at how limited the tools are. In very specific ways when it comes to network stuff. A VR manga cafe, yep. I think it would work. If only because, like, it would replicate the feeling, and then you could kind of like read it there. But I don't know if that's true, or if I'm just like a VR. Like, am I being like, you know, like crypto bros are like really into like, you know, Bitcoin and like stuff, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll buy your Bitcoin and like stuff, right? Am I that? But for VR, I don't know. But I feel like I am, and so I'm worried that maybe my suggestion is like rooted in like a false reality. That it's impossible to actually get that same feeling. You've not played VR, so no idea. Okay, well, if you ever can, it's absolutely interesting. It's very, very good, actually. At some point, when my niece gets the MetaQuest 3, I'm gonna steal her MetaQuest 3 for one day because she never uses it. I'm gonna play this game that involves a bunch of cats, and we're gonna herd a bunch of cats. But I need to wait until she gets it, and then I need to wait until she gets bored of it, which is going to it's only gonna take like, you know, three days, right? So it's not that bad. I'll just tell them that I'm keeping it safe down here, right? That I'm making sure it's safe and that I have all the purchases on my account, so it's safe. Yeah. And they'll be like, sure. But I do think it'd be interesting. At least just have it. Plus, also, like, I enjoy the environment building. Like, I enjoy the custom environments that you can get into. The Steam Home sort of like showed that a bit. But the VR chat, like, people's various worlds are fascinating. Like, the way that people can just hang out in, like, spaces is very, very cool. Oh, sorry, I forgot to finish this, like, thought, too. Speaking of VR chat, we're gonna do a VR chat hangout at some point as a community. I'm thinking we do the talk about the book club inside there. So I'll find or make a very good library world. But I also have a very, like, a good idea for how to make that world work anyway. So I might just make my own but then plus, the book club is extended till the end of August, so it should be okay. VR chat has a desktop client where you don't need VR, so you can join in. It will be possible for you to join in without VR, so don't feel excluded if you don't have VR. You can just hang out. You also don't need a mic or anything. There will be text chat. I'm gonna see if I can make text bubbles appear above your head, because I think that's a much better chat system, so that you can keep things localized. So we'll see. Where's your real life Sword Art Online? Only the first half of season 1. That's what we're all hoping for, right? Before we find out that people die in real life when they die inside the game, Sword Art Online is the thing that we want. I've been reading a lot of webtoons actually about that concept too. I don't know why there's no good, I don't know, VR MMO. There's actually one VR MMO, but it's not the same, and you can't like feel anything. There's this one, Zenith: The Last City. I don't know if I can find that on Steam. Zenith Next. Ooh. 2-pack game modes. Wait, what? Wait, did they get rid of it? Zenith: The Last City. Zenith: Last. Okay, well, oh, it's only on the meta quest? Wait, what? Trying to get important. Sorry, wait. I'm trying to pull the right link so I can show you all. 'Cause I feel like this is important. Here we go. So yeah, this is the only MMO that I've ever found for VR, and honestly, it looks actually really, really cool. Like when you look at this, it's like, holy shit, that actually looks sick. But I've heard that the game is like awful because of the way that it feels very, very weak as an MMO. Like it's fun as a social experiment and it's fun as a VR experiment, but it's not like fully fleshed out. Like I want like World of Warcraft levels of like MMO. Whoa. Either World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14 in the form of a VR MMO. I think that'd be amazing, right? The final step is to get a Neuralink. Okay, so I've changed my mind on the Neuralink. I think the Neuralink would be great because if you have the Neuralink, you could actually like tune your senses to what you feel inside the game. So when you get stabbed in real life. I think that would be fun. What is Xenos Nexus? Infinite Realms. Free online action-adventure RPG. Session-based runs. With the most popular VR MMO. And sick loot. Anytime a game advertises sick loot, I'm like, I don't know if I want this anymore. Sick loot makes it feel like a scam. But this is kind of the dream, right? Whatever this like video is like showing, this video. Ah! What the fuck? Why is it so loud? Jesus Christ. This video is exactly what I want from this kind of game. That's like a sword. This is a Sword Art Online kind of game. We just need somebody to have the money and the time and the talent to make this, and it's not gonna be me. But that is what I want. I wonder if we'll ever get there, actually. Because, like, you know, Hypnospace Outlaw, right? I mean, I play it off stream, but Hypnospace Outlaw has that concept of, like, you put on, like, a dream headset, and you feel like you're in the world, like you get transported in your sleep. And so it's like, it uses, like, it hijacks your like, sleeping patterns. So they give you stuff. I have actually heard there's experiments where they've been able to either read dreams or write dreams. So either they've been able to sort of like project dreams onto like a monitor, so they see like kind of what you're seeing, or they were able to like give you dreams, but like directly and like not as a subconscious thing. Like I did to my wife. I actually did this once to my wife. When she was sleeping, I just whispered in her ear, "Snacks." And she woke up and she was like, "Oh my god," I kept hearing the word snacks in my dream, and I was like, where's that coming from? She was so annoyed. But there is some research into it. I just don't know if that's if it's ever gonna net out into anything cool. But if it does, this would be a pretty cool like system to put into. Because again, I feel like this is the final step, right, for VR stuff. Because VR primarily is about living in a different world and living in a different life, right? Augmented reality is cool, but if you don't have the space or your space sucks, then you kind of want to go full on VR. And not just VR, you kind of want to go full on like immersive reality, to go right into it and like actually get transported into it effectively. That's kind of what you want, kind of like a dream, right? But that's sort of end game, and I don't know if I don't know if that's going to work. So one day we'll get a Sword Art Online, and I can be what were the classes? There's like a bunch of classes, right? I just know that the dungeons looked awful, like they looked unfair. But this does look fun, and I wonder how well this. Actually, chat, let's search up some videos of this. Let's go search up some videos. YouTube. Zenith, The Last City, late game boss in a raid, Infernal Core raid guide. Okay, chat, let's see this. I just want to see what this gameplay is like. Oh god, is this what it's like to watch my VR content where they shake around like all the time? I'm so sorry. So okay, so you go in, you just walk across. This guy has 10,000 health. Okay, these enemies don't really move. really move. Pillar of the Architect raid. I don't know. Is it? Can I see a boss fight? Boss fight. I really want to see if this is worth it. Hundreds of players fight an insane boss. Okay. Actually, this looks kind of cool, chat. Well, okay, I take it back. The fields look kind of empty. The world looks cool, but the fields look very empty, actually. I'm very surprised at how empty it is. But actually, I take it back. This level of exploration is exactly what I kind of was hoping for, and it actually does it very well. I'm very surprised at this. Who is this, like, giant world boss? That's the world boss? Okay, I take it back. This actually looks boring. You know what it is? It looks like it'd be cool because you're in the space. But the way that they swing and they fight and stuff, it feels very weak. Like when I see Sword Art Online, right? People are doing backflips. People are like shooting arrows from the air. People swinging their swords all around their like body. But you can't do that in the current iteration of VR, so it feels weak. It's like the fantasy is there, but the execution is like not yet because the technology isn't there yet. We're close, but we're not close enough, I don't think. Yeah, because like this is like, you just keep swinging downwards. Like kill someone. This isn't bad, but it's not the best thing either. And the enemies, honestly, they look very plasticky. Or like very, very stiff. They don't move. Okay, you know what? Okay, one day I'll try this. If I ever get a sponsor, but they don't seem to be doing too hot. But if I ever get a sponsor, I'll let you know if it's fun, okay? But that's all the talk and catch up for the stream. And again, sorry about that. Bit of a last minute in the plan. However, I won't be sorry for the fact that it happened. I'm just sorry for the fact that you had to go through it because I had fun with my wife. Not like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. We're gonna move on to the actual main segments. Okay, today's gonna be a very slow day, as I mentioned. We're gonna do Assetto Corsa. We're gonna do the Shotoko Revival Project. I know that's a mouthful. It's a driving course that is specifically designed to look like a Tokyo something highway or something. You're gonna hear the mic changeover in just a moment. Hello. Hello. Here we go. The mic switched over. I'll sound a bit different, but now it means I can push this mic out of the way. And it means that you actually hear a lot more too, which is nice. We're gonna see how this goes, because as far as I tested, it worked out well. There isn't gonna be any sock cam because of today, just because I didn't set up in like time. You have to run? No worries. And have a lovely day as well. Thanks for showing up again. Appreciate it. But instead, you get to enjoy a weird, interesting thing that I found when I was playing this like mod, in that I can't change this, but it gives you a default anime girl character, and I just want to show you it all. But it's gonna be a very fun mod, and it's also a very good time because today is also a programming stream. So we're gonna be talking about something that's very near and dear to my heart because it also applies to this game. You wouldn't believe it, but this game also suffers from this problem. I was very surprised by this. Just give me a moment to start it. I'm so sorry. All right, cool. I should be switched over fine now. Again, that mod is very, very fascinating. But it's I feel spoiled by American Truck Simulator now. Just that level of like detail in that game is insane. Like it feels like I'm really driving somewhere. Give me a moment though. I need to put away the headset as well as charge my controllers and stuff. So just give me 1 second. And I'll respond to the chat message. And we'll go into the programming stuff because today is a very chilled. We'll have a chill day today. Also because this is what I wanted. It's what I wanted. All right. Yeah, you can play Corsa Competition max 20 minutes at a time. You don't know how people do there's 8-hour races? Yeah, that seems intense to me. I feel like that's too much almost. Like, what do you do at that point? Like, you're not even like playing the game anymore. It's just an endurance thing. You know what it is? That just sounds like they want to hang out IRL, but they don't want to hang out IRL. So they're like, hey, I'll see you on the track, right? But it's like, you can just go in real life to a track and you can hang out there for like 24 hours and they generally don't really mind because it's fun. Because it is kind of like a community thing too, you know what I mean? Like it's... Or if you hang out at like your buddy's like garage or something, like you can get that same feeling too. Even 24 hours, Jesus, use peat balls and stuff. Yeah, because like, what do you do? Like, how do you take a break? Unless you coordinate a break, but don't you? Yeah, you just piss yourself. You just piss yourself. That seems awful to me. I don't know. Like, even like a 1 hour race, I feel like it's too much. Because it's like, okay, like that's a lot of racing. And again, yeah, like it is true. You have to be really into racing to want to race, which like sucks. But it's like, how into racing can you possibly be, right? I guess for some people, for them, it's like a 24-hour race, right? So that's how into it they can be. Sorry, I need to remove the wheel. The wheel is now in the way. Good. Okay, let me move this over. Sorry. Leave it here. What a messy spot. It's not like this place is clean. But yeah, that level of stuff, that feels like too much almost. And again, it's like, I guess it's a bit like trains, I guess. It's like if you're really into trains, then you're really into trains. I suppose it's the same thing for racing too. I think a lot of people want to be real life racers, but like, you just feel that do become them. It's like training for them. That is also fair. Yeah, I mean, they do use it, right? Like I do know the was it F1. They use something to train you. I can't remember if it was a Assetto Corsa or something else, but there is actually like a Formula 1 like way to go in as a virtual driver. There's a documentary about it. iRacing, that's it. iRacing, yep. There's a documentary about it. One of them. The guy who got in, he was I don't know why there's a movie about this, but I'm pretty sure it like stars Martin Scorsese or something. Martin Scorsese. It stars a fair number of stars. Pretty sure it like it has like Matthew McConaughey or something. But it's like a documentary of how they had to go through that like process and how they had to like figure out, okay, well, you know, how to get this person in, and then also have to deal with the discrimination against like real drivers there who like drove real cars. Because they look down on him as they go like, oh, you didn't drive a real car? Disgusting. There's also esports for iRacing. Holy shit, is there actually? Wait. Before the ad breaks, I just want to check this out, because it actually does sound cool. And then during the ad, I'm going to go grab coffee. Sorry, subs, because I need coffee for this next segment. And also some spaghetti. Oh my god, there is. Wait, this game has been alive since 2008. Oh my god. The ultimate racing simulation. Lifelike physics. Do you think these people get like the actual like, you know, those like cages or those like the like moving like boxes? Well, cages. I guess the cage is like the best term for it. Where like the whole thing moves with your car and has like the whole high hydraulics and stuff. Some do, right? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's intense. And I've seen those things. Those things are very expensive. Like what, 20k? 30k? Like super expensive. Shop. Next level. FGT Elite Racing iRacing Edition. Nice. Much more than another cockpit. What? This is a subscription game? Oh my god. I don't think I could do this, chat. This is very intense. The Simucube. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one. Yeah, no way am I ever gonna get this. Again, it's a crazy amount of money. Like, it makes sense if you're really into racing, right? But even if you are at that point, just buy a car. I'm not even kidding you. Time on the track would actually cost you less, and it's more fun in a way. Well, at least for me, because you get to tinker with your car, and like actually get your car to like perform well, and or get your car like fixed up and stuff. It's actually a very fun experience. Versus like this feels like a lot for nothing. Like at this point, you might as well just get like a real car, as you mentioned, chat. Like it feels better to have a real car. Jesus, $5,000 wheel, and just the steering wheel. The crazy part too has 1 million buttons, most of which wouldn't even be useful in most games. Again, I'm telling you right now, best driving experience. American Truck Simulator VR, and you get American Truck Simulator custom car mods, and you get like a car that's like a Honda Civic. That's all you need, chat. Once you get that, it's over. My God. Yeah, I can't get behind this, especially like, you know, just all the stuff that you have to get. The thing that's interesting though is like the physics stuff, like the physics-based stuff, like that stuff I can see it being interesting. But again, it's that thing about what do you value, and right, like it's hard to put a value on like something. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get coffee. Ads are starting now, so I can't stop them. I'll be right back as soon as I get coffee. And when I'm back, we'll be going into the program segment. BRB. Yes, it's over. I'm so sorry. You came too late, but it was fun. It was actually very interesting fun, and I'll talk about it in a bit. Just let me get some coffee really quick. BRB.
I'm so sorry, chat. I spilled like a bunch of coffee. I need another 2 minutes. Sorry. Just give me. Uh-oh. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. So let's chat. The spilled coffee. Then I spilled coffee beans. Spilled coffee grinds, and it spilled into. I'm not even kidding you. spilled into the drawer where all the bowls were, all the bowls and plates. So I had to like get each and every single one out. I was just going through layers of plates, just cleaning them, and I was like, oh god, here we go again. But we're good now. And again, today's more of a chill day. So if you came expecting more crazy hijinks, today is a chill day. Tomorrow's the hijinks day. Tomorrow. It's more of a just a relaxing day. It's over. He crashed. But yeah, it was yeah. You missed the Assetto Corsa. That's the chatter who gave me the idea for the idea for it. But it was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. I was talking about the parallels that it has to, I guess, general development stuff. How like a lot of the mod users feel very entitled. Which I mean, I guess I'll just cut this. Yeah, we'll just cut this into the VOD for the programming stuff. Listen, if you're watching the VOD for the programming stuff, just know that same rules apply as last time. One, it's gonna be a slow one. It's gonna be a very quiet VOD. Two, you're gonna need to provide your own music because YouTube, I have to cut it out, and on Twitch as well. So just from this point on, you can provide your own songs. But it was a very good mod. We were talking about how I saw so many parallels between the various people who work on that stuff, and then the users of it who like don't have any chill. So I gotta show you. Quite a few of the comments actually on the mods that I downloaded were very dismissive and were very rude about like how come it doesn't work, or this sucks, or like this is a scam, or like stuff like that. And it's like, dude, like you just didn't read anything. It just feels bad to like see that stuff. Because again, it's all a bunch of free work that people do, and then they're getting shit on for it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, come on. And again, same parallels that you see in open source, right? The entitlement of users in general, but mixed with the gamer crowd. And again, as another chatter said, the gaming crowd is a very toxic crowd. IMO. I feel like a lot of gamers are just very toxic. It's what League of Legends sort of like defines itself on. So I'm trying to find the like link. Yeah, these mods are very interesting because if you look at sort of like what they have to do to go through this and like how many people like talk about the stuff, it's crazy when you see like what they figure out here. So this is the traffic mod that I use. I'm gonna show it right now. This traffic mod was really good. And again, traffic mod that gives you like, you know, up to 2,000 cars that doesn't even lag at all. Like 0 lag, that's pretty impressive. For a game that isn't about driving in traffic at all. That's a very interesting look. But then you look at this. I need to show on dark mode, I'm so sorry. Alright? You go down a bit and people just, they act like it's just like busted here. Fantastic. You want to save parts on the side of the road. AI constantly brake checking and jumping in front of you when you get close to them. This actually barely happens. And I really also enjoyed the variety of the cars. Only 2 types of cars exist in this mod, always with the same colors. Keep creating these awesome mods, G. You're absolutely wonderful at what you do. What's crazy is that you saw the cars that I had I had like 50 different cars. This guy didn't even read the first in the instruction on this page, which says, if you want more cars, go download the car pack, which is very interesting. Hey, welcome, readers. Welcome. You came right at the boring segment. Sucky. Oh no, they're calling me sucky too. I was just talking to my friend. I was like, I feel like my chat's cursed now. Because now all of you call me sucky, and then they call me sticky, and it's going, oh god, okay, here we go. Sucky, you're real good. Welcome. You actually just missed the fun portion of the stream. So, if you want to go to sleep, this is your time to go to sleep. Actually, this is the perfect time to go to sleep. This is when you should go to sleep. We're going into programming now. So, well, this is a programming 10. This is a tangentially related programming thing. But we're going to be talking about programming stuff very soon. So you can absolutely go to sleep. Here, I'll change the title. Go to sleep. But welcome. It's nice to see you all. Thank you for butchering my name once again. It's very funny. You do need to program yourself. See, if you okay, well, I didn't know that you were a cybernetic android, chat. But yes, if you want to program yourself, you can do it here too. But we're looking at, yeah, you hope to catch me driving. Yeah, no, it's unfortunate. I couldn't go for too long. To be fair, again, so we were talking about the like mod, right? It's a very good mod. It's very interesting. But I couldn't go for it for too long because of the way that like there was like, because it's very focused on one thing. Again, Assetto Corsa is not a mod for driving around. Like it can be, but it's primarily a mod for like, it's primarily a game for like racing, right? So compared to American Truck Simulator, like it felt like there was less dynamic traffic stuff and like less dynamic like just road stuff. Is this sped up Gran Turismo background music? It's like a mix of game background music, yeah, but not just sped up. Fully remixed by what's his name? Knowledge. Sorry, I haven't had my sip of coffee. Also, if you sent me a if you sent me a Discord invite, you have to send me it again because I couldn't join. It's because my account is still so new that it thinks that I'm a bot. But as fun as it was to go around like streets of it, I couldn't stick with it for too long because there was very little stuff to like do. Like at least in the American Truck Simulator, if you get bored, you can like deliver something, right? Or if you get bored, you can like, you know, go to like and then see NPCs skating at like a skate park. Whereas Assetto Corsa, it's very focused on the driving aspect. Even with this mod, it was very hard to get to that level of like simulation that I guess I've been spoiled on because I played the superior simulation game that's called a simulation game after I played or like before I played the traffic game, which is interesting. Yeah, the traffic is very hacked in, yeah. But it works surprisingly well. I mean, for what you get, 2,000 traffic cars in a game that's about racing, that's pretty cool. So, but I was actually just going over the like comments because I drew parallels between modding and like open source and how the users of it feel awful. So here, look, it's this guy didn't even read the first instruction, which is how do you add cars. I'm not even kidding you. You must see this tutorial to install it. They didn't follow it because that tutorial would have told them how to get more than 2 cars. I had 50 different cars going. There was a lot of cars. AI traffic worked better. Sorry, but this mod is straight dog shit. The only reason this mod exists is to bait people into buying the actual mod. Free one is complete, not all worth your time. Except it worked very well for us. There's a parallel between this and users of like open source. So if I go to the Blender GitHub or something, I don't know. And I look at the open source project like this for Blender. Okay, well, project.blender. Okay, well, maybe they have like do they have public issues? Here we go. 613. Okay. It's the same kind of whining that you hear in like other projects, but for mods and like stuff. With a server, it'd be possible to cruise together and race each other as well. Yeah. So what I read was that if you're bad at driving, you shouldn't join the server because they'll kick you immediately for crashing into someone. But I'm good at driving. I'm just bad at driving with a fake car. So I was crashing constantly. So I didn't want to join and then get immediately banned. Because then I would be known as the only streamer to be banned, right? I want to be very, very careful. But like, oh man, if I could find it, I don't know. These are like actually good bug reports, actually. These are very good bug reports. Like these are all actually like interesting. Industry compatible key map. Never mind. Okay, well, I mean, maybe not for Blender, but for, I mean, other projects, there's a lot of stuff where it's like, okay, the amount of like vitriol that the users have towards the people who like make stuff, feels almost like overblown. Like it's just too much. Not overblown. Sorry, it feels like it's just too much for what you get for like free. Like, you have to be chill about it. And I thought it was funny because it related so much to just programming stuff in general, where it's like, okay, dude, like they're providing it for you for like free. You only have to pay $1.50 for like a better version. But even the base version works, and especially for Assetto Corsa. You pay $1.50 and you get access to rain. That's it. You get access to rain and a custom shader. Otherwise, everything works. It's like amazing. I only drive real cars, sucky sticky. If you've ever been in a real car, if you know, you know. And to serve a server, you need to configure the whole decade server software, which is not a huge deal, yeah, but it's more pressing than pressing create lobby in other games. Yeah, exactly. Even American Truck Simulator, right? Again, this is the thing. I know I keep talking about American Truck Simulator, but it's unfortunate that I started with this simulation game first, because even for a simulation game, joining a convoy is like dead easy. I tried it once, and obviously I was kicked because I kept crashing into people. I was actually they actually said very mean words to me. They were like, "You've never been behind a wheel in your life, have you? You dickwad." And then they like banned me. But anyways, even in that game, it's very straightforward because you just join a convoy and you're in like an online session. There's like no faffing around with like a dedicated server and like stuff. It's a very complicated mess. Even setting up these like mods were pretty complicated, but it was straightforward, but just complicated. Like each and every step was easy to understand once you knew it, but there were just so many steps that it felt complicated, especially with all the settings that you had to like do. But when you got it working, it was nice. This mod is intentionally the thing. Go get the mod by. Doesn't try to scam me out of money. Jesus, man, I feel bad for these people. But yeah, it was a fun time. We had a good time in the mod. I really enjoyed it. But again, I think I'm just spoiled on that simulation aspect. It's really hard to get that simulation aspect. To be fair, right? Because what do you do for simulation? I mean, you don't really have much of anything. It's a racing game at its core. So for the most part, you're mostly just driving around doing nothing at all. Envoys is a relatively fresh feature. Wait, it's fresh? Like how fresh? I've had it since I started the game. It wasn't there from the beginning, really? Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah, it's really cool to set up like a lobby quickly, and it's really cool that like everyone can like hang out too. Like it's fun. It came out in 1.4.1 in 2021. Damn. Wow. I feel bad for the. This is like in Diablo 2. You know, in Diablo 2, you couldn't equip mercenaries in the base Diablo 2. So they just had no items. You had to buy the expansions to get the ability to equip items on your mercenary. I thought that was a base game feature until I tried to play on like the original Diablo 2, and I was like, this sucks. You can't do anything. Wow. Man, life as an old truck sim player sucked. Huh. Yeah, it was just funny to sort of see that. It's fascinating to see this like level of development everywhere. And this is the story that I was talking about too. There's another story about this stuff about an open source project with a developer library goes to jail, where they went to jail for hitting someone on a motorcycle. Well, not just hitting someone, they actually killed someone 3 years ago, which sounds a lot, but the game is old. That is true. That's fair. I mean, that makes it even crazier then, right? Because like, imagine you've had this game for like years, like almost a decade at that point, and then they finally announce after like 8 years we have multiplayer. That would be like playing. What's an old game that we're all familiar with? How old is everyone here? Can you please type your ages? That would be like playing. I don't know. Let's use a modern day example. That'd be like Fortnite. You know, Fortnite is like almost like years old. How old is Fortnite now? Chat, Fortnite is almost a decade old. That's so weird. Ugh. It's almost a decade old. That's so weird. You know, the kids playing Fortnite are like working adults now. So the kids who grew up playing Fortnite, they go to like jobs now. They make money. They say awful things on the phone to like other strangers, which is, I mean, it's no different, but man, that's crazy. But yeah, just imagine if like Fortnite all of a sudden said, hey, we now have a new feature, multiplayer. It's like, whoa, where'd that come from? After like, 7 years, it's like, whoa. So I get why it's like crazy. But this is the other story that I talked about during the driving session, which is like also the fact that these like mods are run by a single person. What happens when that single person can't do it anymore for some reason, right? I talked about the money aspect, but I also brought up the fact that like this person like killed someone, not intentionally, I don't think, but he did accidentally kill someone. So this like very, 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 very important JavaScript library, Core.js, was just without a maintainer for like 2 years. This is also the same person who like, tried to do things to try to get money from their project, because look at the amount of people who like use it. And it's used everywhere. So if you look at the dependency graph here, actually, I can find it for you. Did you know that the time between Fortnite now is longer than the time between Fortnite and the actual events depicted in the game? Wait, what? Really? Wait, what do you mean events? The game is a storyline? I thought the game was just like a, Ariana Grande goes in to like shoot like, I don't know, Goku. I thought that was the whole point. What's the Fortnite story? Fortnite story. Lore. Oh my god, there's lore. What is this? I'm a kid. Leave me alone. I'm a child. Leave me alone. I don't want your ads. I'm a child. Don't you dare give me ads. I'm a child. The source of all realities in the Omniverse. What the fuck is the Omniverse? Reality Zero was a reality which Fortnite Battle Royale formerly took place before Chapter 5 was created by the 0 point... What? Whereas the Big Bang created in the past, Asterius and have moved. I think Helios. Optimus, I'm a kid. Stop asking me if I'm a child. Stop asking me if I'm a child. Why does it keep asking me if I'm a child, chat? So Helios is the code name for the Battle Royale Grandma. It's named after what? The Big Bang created galaxies full of. Following the opening of Pandora's box. What? Mount Olympus, the underworld. Huh? Zeus? I'm a kid. So he doesn't even know about the Omniverse. Yeah, you know the historic event where Spider-Man blasted Metallica with a rocket launcher? So iconic. Are you grown up yet? I don't know why he keeps asking me. I'm stuck in a time loop. Chat, I'm stuck in a time loop. They keep wanting to ask me how old I am. I'm stuck in a time loop. I'm a kid. The Big Bang was a storyline event that began on. Okay, wait. So, what? The time machine attached. So it's time travel. The entire island was swallowed. Who's the looper? Slim Shady. Go back. Go back. Take me back. We all know what I saw. What was that? Why is it lagging? Show me his face. Show me his face right now. You can't hide him from me. Show me his face. Oh my god. I don't know why I said guard like Goofy. Oh my gosh. Slim Shady. Oh man, that's Marshall Mathers. That's for the real Slim Shady, please stand. Eminem's evil twin. Stop asking if I'm a child. I just answered this. So okay, so Pandora's box. So Zeus is real. See, real historical events. You're so right. It has to be real, right? Because Eminem is in here. Eminem is the measure for whether or not the game's lore is real. Eminem was there at the founding of the world. Did you know that Eminem caused the Big Bang? It was originally held by the Titan. What? The Titan? Pandora's box. This guy was in the game? The Titan. Mount Olympus. Okay, the underworld. Is this where all the, like, you know, all the Zoomers go? The Zeus. Wow. He even has, like, skins. Wait, Zeus has skins. So, wait. I'm lost on the lore. So Optimus Prime released at the same time. I want you to know this. Optimus Prime from the Transformers released at the same time as her. They're actually two sides of the same coin. So depending on the case, time travel. So chapter 5, oh my god, Fortnite's OG reality. Reality is nearly identical. It ceased to exist because of the Big Bang. This reality was blown out of existence? What is the nothing? An omniversal dark force that has existed before the 0 point. What? The TV used to communicate with the nothing. What? Chrome manipulation. Full of control everything in Chrome. Gameplay mechanic? What is this? I'm a child. Stop asking me. Wait, reality 0. Oh, and then they go into the loop. What? In which loopers lose their memory. What the hell is a looper? Loopers are people from across. Wait, so are we loopers? Like the players? Wait, chat. It's like, why is there Batwoman? Why is there Batman? What is this? You're telling me Batman was in this too? Snapshots, Chrome, cubes, rifts. Major storyline. The character is a looper. What? Dr. Sloan, Gino. Fortnite's main overarching antagonist. There's a comic? Wait. Is Fortnite in the Marvel universe or something? I never ran away from you, daughter. Only tried to help you. What the fuck? Marvel Zero War? Is Fortnite just a time loop where people kill each other over and like over? I think so. Yeah, I think you just look, because it says here, look. Loopers. Where is it? Loopers lose their memory, their ability to speak, and are forced to eliminate each other in 22-minute matches of battle royale. So we're constantly forced to kill each other because we keep losing our memory. Midas is an international crime boss. Hope, Wolverine, Iron Man. Imagine the order. So okay, this is the storyline. Okay, check out the storyline. In the beginning, there was nothing. In the burst of creation, the 0 point sprang into being. Countless realities originated from the 0 point. Over 1,000 years ago, Geno discovered the 0 point. And then the loop. They utilized the loop, a 22-minute time loop. Oh my god, to force people. Let's use to trap anyone who arrives on the island, erasing their memory and rendering them unable to speak. That's a lie. If you ever gone on voice chat on Fortnite, they need to get rid of the ability for children to speak. Children should not be allowed to speak until they've learned manners at the age of 18. Nothing is an article. Yeah, it just points back to the nothing. I didn't want to click it because if look, I'm gonna show you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you a child? I'm a child. Just leave it alone. I hate it. I hate opening articles here. Every 5 seconds it asks me if I'm a child. I don't want to do it anymore. It's annoying. It's like the same timing every single time too. Okay, so the Ice Moon had the Ice King. Okay, who's the Ice King? Alright, cool. Look how fast it loads these articles. And then how slow it asks me how old I am. It just takes time. So the main character that the player controls in the Season 1. So before Season 1, all this lore happened. So we came in, the situation worsens. Now Reality Zero is destabilizing. Wait, I remember this. This was the event. This was the event where, like, what's his name? Did, like, a performance. Right? It was that rapper guy. I'm pretty sure this was the same event. And then, I'm pretty sure Season 2 was when Ariana Grande started singing too. Without Fortnite, I don't think Ariana Grande would have known how to sing. Chat. Well, to be fair, you could have grown up in the 5 seconds that's passed. Who knows? Maybe the website thinks I grew up already within like 5 seconds. Is it your birthday? Did you go from 17 to 18? Alright, you're in. You know, without this game, right? Ariana Grande would not have started singing. We're actually currently in a time loop ourselves. But instead of it being only 22 minutes, it's 22 centuries. So in the 22nd century, when is the 22nd century? 22nd century. Will be as soon as we enter January 1st, 2101, the world will enter its final Fortnite season. Fortnite is Epic Games' attempt at telling us. Remember Crow Country, how they went to the past? Well, sorry, spoilers. I'm so sorry. If you didn't play Crow Country, I'm so sorry. If you haven't played Crow Country, you want to look away right now. Fight Nut? Fight Nut! That's a good one. Fight Nut. I like that. Yeah, so Fight Nut, right? It's a bit like Crow Country, where people go back in time, and then, you know what I mean? Like, this is 2101. The Rock? I play Fortnite. Fight Nut. He plays. Yes. No. It's Fortnite. I don't play this shit. I don't play this shit. I love myself too much to play this game. I just want you to know too. This is The Rock. The foundation is The Rock. And look, in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I a child? Every time, it's like clockwork. You do for a bit. It's fun with the right people and friends. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The problem is that I have no friends. I'm just kidding. No. All my friends, they play tactical shooters. So they play like stuff like Valorant, where it's like, okay, like it's fun and all, but I kind of don't want to sweat. You're my friend. Yeah, but I can't even join your server. So until I join your server, we're not friends yet, chat. I don't know. How do you convince Discord that your account is not like a bot? I still don't know how to do that. You will invite me until I can join. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get banned. And if I get banned, I don't know what happens to my server. I may have to like mod my server from the side. With the right people / friends, banging rocks together is fun too. You've just described this. You've just describe this. Here we go. I want you all to look at this chat. You've just described this. I need to pause the music. Pause the music. Wait.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
He's throwing rocks at him, chat. He's throwing rocks at him.
Lightning bolt! Sleep! Lightning bolt!
Sleep.
Lightning bolt!
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt!
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt!
He's throwing like rocks at this guy who's like lifing as like an NPC dungeon.
Lightning bolt! Sleep! Lightning bolt!
Sleep. Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt!
Sleep.
Root!
I love these lightning bolts. You love the uploader's name, Sex Dwarf. Here comes the boy. What does this mean? What is this?
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy.
Why did we watch that? Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Valorant, ew. I do agree with the Valorant ew. Sleep! Lightning bolt, sleep! To be fair, throwing rocks is like fun. Smashing rocks together is like fun. But that's the thing about Fortnite. It's like, you know, if I'm gonna play Fortnite with like someone, right? I'd rather just play like a real game with them. Okay, I'll try to join the server again. Am I a human? Chat, I'm getting asked some new questions. What the fuck is this capture? Can I show this? Am I allowed to like show this? Wait. I need to crop the screen so you don't see any messages. I want you to see this capture. Okay, hide this, then show the capture. What is this capture? Isn't that shtick? Isn't that shtick? Am I a kid or a human? The website starts to ask you like very personal questions, like have you ever bled? Do you know what it feels? You know what I mean? To like love someone. Is this a butterfly? Sure. It's a butterfly? Sure. Am I in? It failed. It failed. It thought that I was a bot. Have I played Rock Asleep? It's where you throw rocks at each other so someone falls asleep from concussion. That's exactly what the LARPing was. But also, here, wait, this is it. What kind of psycho shit was like that? Chat, I've had some crazy capture stuff. Look, this is... I've had this as like a capture. Look, I've had this as like a capture. Wait, what is it? Where's the bike capture? Shit, fun photos? Is it in here? IRL? Or is it LOL? Sorry, it's in my LOL folder. LOL. Alright. My LOL folder has like a giant clickbait image of like Booba. I need to be careful not to show this. There's one capture that I had where I took a screenshot of because I was so confused by it. Once I didn't move it from my phone to my computer, in which case I didn't move it. Well, unfortunately. But yeah, the captures are getting like weirder. Now it's like, okay, is it? Yeah, these like tests, they become crazier every year. It's like asking me like, okay, what is like the shape of this like lion and like stuff. But also, this is this is what it feels like to go through these like questions, right? Like whenever this site asks me, oh, like, am I a human or like a person? Like, did I file? That's a deep question. Did I file this under IRL or LOL? Look, when this website asks me, am I an adult or a child, right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the same timing every single time. I'm locked in as a child, chat. I'm locked in. Oh my god. I'm actually locked in as a child. This is a huge new development. But it's like a site asking this. All of this feels like this.
Edge. Have you ever been on an edging streak? Edge. Do they keep you in a state of edging? Edge. When you're not performing your edging, do they make you goon? Edge. Riz. What's it like to hold the yacht of someone you love? Riz. Do they teach you how to feel, sigma to sigma? Riz. Do you long for having your heart rizzed? Riz. Do you dream about being rizzed? Baby Gronk rizzed up Livy Dunn. Riz. Do you feel that there's a part of you? Riz.
Just have like a bunch of these all over the place. Did I program yet? Did you miss it? No. I haven't started yet. Sleeper agents activation video. You think this might give us brain damage? But that's why it's so funny, chat.
Riz. Baby Gronk, rizzed up Libby Dunn. Riz.
Baby Grog, Riz up, let me done. Skibbity. Edge, Riz, Skibbity. Now explain that. Explain that video.
Skibbity, Edge, Riz.
Skibbity, Edge, Riz.
Skibbity, Edge, Riz. Skibbity, Edge.
I'm just gonna leave that in the corner as we like talk, because this is a very accurate and like apt description of today's stream. We haven't started programming yet. We just finished as of the course. I was waiting for the coffee to kick in, and then we went down like a rabbit hole of learning about. You know, Fortnite has like lore. So we're okay. I just don't understand why this game has like lore. Anyways, we're getting off the lore. Okay, look, games are fun with like friends. But I'll never have friends because I'm not allowed into servers because Discord thinks that I'm a bot, and I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try to join. If you have a link on your channel, I'll just go to your channel and I'll try to join from like there. But what I wanted to show you was this: the maintainer of this library. Okay, we're going back to the programming topic. Okay, the person who made this project that is used by many libraries hit people on a motorcycle, went to jail for like a year and a half because they killed someone accidentally. So this thing was just kind of like gone for like a while. And when they tried to make money off of it, they got a lot of like public backlash for them trying to make money off of this like thing that's used by major corporations, including Google. Like everybody uses this. Babel, which is then downstream being used by Google and stuff. It gets 32 million downloads every single week. And look at how many people depend on it. These are all the dependents. Look at this. Now Babel is like a huge one, but Storybook makes like $1 million every year. Google uses stuff. View makes like a couple million dollars because it's all Google. You got like UI stuff which is used. Twilio makes like a couple $1 million. You can't take this seriously with that video in the corner. What if I make it smaller?
Riz. Skibbity, Edge, Riz.
Why don't you say that 3 times? Skibbity, Edge, Riz.
Sticky, you think that I would like this video? Why is it telling me to download this? I'm gonna download this. Did you just send me a virus? I'm gonna trust you and download this. And you may have baboomed me. Probably a virus. Is it okay if I play this for the entire stream? Wait, no, that's stupid. I can't trust any of you. I'm gonna play it for myself first, okay, chat? My secret MP4 virus. You know, for a long time, actually, there was like a lot of ways to encode viruses into like different things. Probably a virus. It's a penis! No, I'm just kidding. I can play it for the stream. Yeah, I'll trust you.
Can I get a double chunk chocolate Blumpkin, extra Felch, and a side of Quandale Chungus aioli?
What the fuck is this? Oh, the Aki way!
W order, by the way.
Thanks, you too.
What's your at?
Oh, Livy Dunn.
Livy Dunn. A baby Gronk.
It's nice to meet you.
What are you doing in a map like this?
Stop, you're so chalant.
I'm sorry to be so chalant. It's just, you've got a level 10, yeah, no glaze.
You're too intriguing.
No, really. Have we met before?
I don't know.
Were you the Peter Griffin skin in the only up obby? Jinx, you mean Edge Sesh.
You got me.
This is so crazy. It's like
You owe me an Edge Sesh. What the fuck? This is actually what Zoomer Talk sounds like to me.
Woke up in Femboy Furry Land. Is this Cat? Chat, is this Riz?
Like W's in the chat.
Do you
like W's in the chat?
Yeah, I'm a registered gooner.
Do you munt?
Duh, munting's the new meta.
What the fuck is a munt? Chat, what is munting? I'm scared to Google this. I'm gonna Google it off screen. What is munting? Lloyd, help us. Munting. Is munting an actual thing? Lloyd, help us. TikTok. Okay. Elisa.
Moving streak because she's a freaking mouth breather. Before I put it in, she's probably on fence. On fence! You're on fence. Say it. Say it. Say that you're on fence. You skinny Riz idiots. Hold on. Miss, give me a second. Miss, give me a second. End your freaking mewing streak and understand that you will never be chatting Tatum!
You can't see this.
Rachel, come here. Come here.
I'm losing brain cells.
Do you know what my
Yeah, what is munting? Wait.
Search it up. Search up. Search up Munt. Search. Miss, I'd like to interrupt.
What the hell is munting? Chat, this is like
crazy.
brain rot.
I'm just waiting for the moment for Phantom to come in and tax Bros Riz.
Did what hurt?
When you dropped from the battle bus.
Oh!
I mean, Baba Booey, you are.
You thought I said
dumb,
munchies.
Skibbity.
No,
You're
I said
literally
even
some of the
worse.
most
Skibbity
horror
Riz,
I've ever
yeah.
seen. I can't let gang know I fuck with this.
Stop. Wow.
I know this is a long shot, but do you want to run duos with me?
Lil bro is phantom taxing my brain
Maybe
cells.
grab a Blunkin' Blownuts coffee and go for a joke?
That sounds
Go for a joke. Please don't tell me people in like, you know, schools are saying like, yo, do you want to go for a joke? That would be hilarious that like joking is like now a Gen Z term. Because joking for a very long time, it's been there for at least 20 years, chat. I know because I've looked it up.
Can I get a double?
You hope this is not the future? No, chat. This is today. This is right now.
Chunk chocolate Blumpkin, extra felch. And
I can tell you what some of these words mean, okay? So we'll go frame by frame, all right?
Can I get a chunk?
Double chunk. So it's like a chocolate double chunk chocolate, you know, like those chunky chocolates. It's like a chocolate bar. What is a blunkin? Blumpin. A sexual activity involving blood. I don't even want to know that.
Chocolate Blumpkin, extra felch. And a side of Quandale Chungus aioli?
What the fuck is a quand? I know what chungus means. What the fuck is a quandale? Chungus is like he. Okay, but if you don't know the Aki way, then you're missing out. Blumkin? Oh, is it Blumkin? Oh, Peter Blumkin, right? Or like, wait, Blumkin? Isn't that the thing where you have? Yeah, this is the thing. The act of receiving very tempting oral sex when you're expelling fecal matter on a toilet seat. That's a Blumpkin. Are they saying Blumpkin? I don't think that. There's no way that they're saying Blumpkin, right? Chat, Blumpkin. That's so old. I've known that since time. It's when you take a shit and somebody's giving you a blowjob at the same time, so you get like shit water on your like chin. My ears. What's the Aki way? You don't know the Aki way? Chat, I referenced the Aki way in the Fortnite McDonald's episode. All right, this is the Aki way. Sticky, no.
Yo, can you try my McDonald's the Aki way?
Sure!
Sure!
Take these pancakes and put them right back to the grill. Bring it back to life and let everybody know. Hash brown, throw it on top of the grill as well. Butter, we're gonna throw on top of the grill. First, we put the bacon
Sticky,
on top
no.
of the grill. Turkey sausage
I just want to point out here, this is in the back of a convenience
as
store.
well on top of the grill. Slice some.
So you go into a convenience store to like pick up like chips, right? All of a sudden, this like dude's like cooking up like a 5-star meal in the back
slice
behind the
of
counter,
cheese We're gonna put on top of the pancakes.
and he just pulls out like shrimp. Like he has like shrimp and like steak in like a freezer.
Black pepper,
The Aki way
salt.
is he remixes food in his own style and he adds like extra flavors to it. 5-star is bold. Take that back. If the Michelin man knew about this store, this would be a 3-star Michelin restaurant, hands down. Gordon Ramsay would sell his soul to eat here.
Put a little bit of honey.
They just don't know about it. They just don't know. The Michelin man ran out of tires to go to New York.
Hash brown on top of the other. Now we put everything.
Anyways, the whole point of the Aki way is you go over here. So near the end, he says his like tagline here.
Now we wrap it up.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the result,
So this
OMG.
AMG.
Never. Now.
Okay, that's the whole thing. That's the Aki way. Okay, let's listen to more of these. I turn.
Can I get a double chunk chocolate Blumpkin, extra?
It is Blumpkin. It is Blumpkin. Imagine you're servicing someone and you give them a Blumpkin, and then you like go up and your whole chin is like covered. You know what I mean? It's like a crust.
And a side of Quandale Chungus aioli? The Aki way?
The Aki way.
The Sigma?
Okay, what the Sigma is pretty good. You know, like Sigma, like a Sigma male. No, I will not imagine Sticky.
W order, by the way.
Okay, and then W versus L. Like if you take the L, then you like lost or you're like a loser. A W and you win. I have a lot of nieces and like nephews who like teach me this stuff.
What's your at? Oh.
What's your at? You know what I mean? Like your Instagram at or your Twitter at.
Livy Dunn.
Livy Dunn is like a real famous person. I'm pretty sure that's like a real person. Is it not? Livy Dunn. Yeah, that's like a real person. Artistic gymnast cozies up to boyfriend Paul Skeens in new bikini. Okay, I'm not gonna look. I can't show that.
Baby Gronk.
Baby Gronk.
Nice to meet you. What are you doing in a map like this?
And okay, saying in a map like this, it's because the Zoomers say like, oh, everyone's like an NPC or something.
I'm sorry to be so.
And okay, chalant, I'm not even kidding you, is a very old thing, and it was started by Markiplier. Did this? Okay, listen, this is Gen Z believes that they're at the forefront of like language, right? But they're wrong. You know what Markiplier said like 15 years ago? He's whelmed. He's not overwhelmed. He's not underwhelmed. He's whelmed. We've been talking about this shit for years.
Chalant, it's just.
That's just basic English.
10. Yeah, no.
This is past Gen Z. Wait, what? There's a gen past Gen Z? What do you mean? Isn't Gen Z like the last like generation after Gen Z? Okay, well, what's a Gen Z term? Gen Z terms. This is Gen Alpha? What the fuck is a Gen Alpha? Wait, that's a Gen Alpha? How old is a Gen Alpha? When was a Gen Alpha born? Oh, Generation Alpha has been born at a time of falling fertility rates. That's why they need Blumpkins. You know what I mean? Because if you don't listen, you gotta get it somehow. All right, you have to serve. You have to get the juice somehow, right? So you gotta do your skibbity riz gyat on the toilet, right? It just has to be because fertility rates are like falling. 2010. Who makes up these words? Chat, these are like children. Who are making these words? Why is there a reference to Singaporeans out here? Why is Singapore highlighted? Wait, chat, there's a lost generation. They reached early adulthood during World War One. Ooh. So early 2010s. The Baby Gronk and Livy Dunn reference is one of the very few things in this video that you understand. I'm surprised that you know about Livy Dunn, to be fair. I've only ever heard their like name in like passing. But Baby Gronk, I have no clue. What is Gronk? Is it Rob Gronkowski? What's a baby Gronk? Madden? Wait, this is a person. Wait, chat, it's a person. It's an American youth football player and social media personality. I don't like the word social media personality. Wait, I know this kid. I've seen this kid in like TikToks, in like stuff that people like watch. Oh god. Google their names together. I'm so scared. Baby Gronk, Livy Dunn. Baby Gronk rizzes up Livy again. Who is Baby Gronk? Did Lizzie rizz him up? Let's go to NBC News. Who is Baby Gronk? Did Lizzie rizz him up? What does any of this really mean? A TikTok video discussing football prodigy Baby Gronk and Louisiana State University gymnast Olivia Dunn is confusing the net. Okay, wait, so Baby Gronk rizzes up Lizzie again. Back then, us 12-year-olds used to go outside and play with neighborhood friends and families. From what I remember, I used to play with Nerf Wars. Whatever happened to those days? That was the late 2000s. Good times. So true. The narrative king. Guys, this is all phantom taxing my brain cells, chat. This is all phantom taxing my brain cells. These headlines were going around and no one older than 25 understood them. That's why you remember them. I mean, it makes sense. Blood can't even look her in the eye. This is a millennial. You make every pick so damn awkward. He couldn't even toss up his own shoelace, let alone liver. Close your mouth. Bro, imagine if the gender was swapped, just saying. I mean, it is kind of weird, yeah, but like she's not obviously like doing it in that sense. She's just posing. Like it's, I don't know, it's a very different vibe. She's clearly not doing it to like, you know, get into his pants or anything. It's just she's just posing, so. Back in my day, I would light this kid up and I play rugby. Duke Tennis and Baby Gronk risen up Kai Cenat and Livy Dunn Gat in Ohio. What the fuck am I reading? Chat, we have to go through more posts. We need to see some more comments. I hate my dad, and then let's just see who. Okay, just open these. Who are these women that like show up on this thing? This is unreal, Coiny. Oil up. Oil up. We need music. I think we need music to like really just like sustain this. Oil up, everyone. Oil up. You know how many people wish for this child to fail based on his dad's insane and pathetic need to live vicariously through him? It's gnarly. Okay, this is Instagram comments feel like a Twilight Zone. You go from oil up to a philosophical statement. What about this is unreal? What am I saying? Nelson Newman. Who the hell is Nelson Newman? Who is this? Public figure. I've never seen this person in my life. Yo, you guys should come to New Zealand. For what? What's he gonna do? Like do homework? He's gonna do homework on like stage. Guys, this kid's in high school. Looks like Wemby throwing 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Bro taller than Kai. Nelson too fine. This is unreal. Has the dad thought about what happens if he ends up being not that good and falls off? The kid's gonna be devastated. I played basketball. Okay, this guy's just telling his whole life story. Oil up! Oil up! Kids were better than me. Whatever. Type shit. What does that mean? What is it? Type shit? What is it? Chat, I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone of like language. Like this is when language devolves. We're not doing programming anymore. We're going into a language segment. Are these real people? I don't think these are real people. Quit exploiting your son. What's gonna happen when he doesn't grow past 5'8"? Quit exploiting your son. What happens when he doesn't grow past 5'8" and he can't play basketball, bro? We need more. Is this some kind of AI-generated prank that went out of control? That's what it feels like. Fuck Baby Bronx. Romello. Who the hell's Romello? Hey, I like you. Isabella. Didn't Cam say that Baby Gronk came there to get pictures? Like this if you hate this kid and his dad. Get it. Bro dipped straight after and didn't even try out. You in 010? That's a very cool experience to have because as a professional soccer player, just like maybe someday you will be too. Should have smacked them and his dad in their head with his helmet. Maybe might knock some sense into them. That's fire. Is Travis Kelce the new Riz King? Yeah, this one was actually wild. I hope your fucking family gets sold. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, Instagram comments are insane. What is this? The way he's always looking expressionlessly at the camera. That's what I'm saying. And look at his name, Bertram Adams. I love kids. I'm Wilbur Adams and I'm a kidnapper for Gordon Ramsay. Me when I see a little kid. What is this? Why you talk like that? Chat, you guys want to listen to what he like sounds like? Ready, chat? Ready?
This because he's jealous. Taylor Swift took a picture with Baby.
Too loud, sorry.
Is Travis Kelce the new Riz King? Travis Kelce just stole Livy from Baby Gronk. Livy and Travis Kelce went on a date after filming a commercial together. I think Travis Kelce did this because he's...
My laughs killed you. Listen, I feel like anybody would laugh at the phrase, I hope your fucking family gets sold. I'm gonna save this as a screenshot because this is absolutely insane. 49 minutes ago, this is an absolutely insane thing to like post. I hope your family gets fucking sold. Holy shit! Why are they always talking like they're asking questions? Like, oh my god. That's I've heard that is a very common like way of speaking over in like California. Apparently, everyone in like California talks like they're always like asking a question. Like, oh my god, is that? Wow, did you really enjoy that? It's a bitch's way to speak. Oh my god. Brain rot. You sound weird. Isn't he like 10 years older than her? All the ads are here. No. Bro got PhD at Brain Rot University. Virgin ass. A fully grown man doing this is disgusting. Clearly, we need to get rid of California. Baby Gronk and Greg Olson. You're putting a big target on your kid's chest when he's on the football field. This kid sucks. Sign this man. Gronk Nation baseball. What? Oh shit, ads. Time to brush your teeth. Oh no, the ads got them. We'll just wait here for a bit. This is actually a very interesting look into sort of like the world as we like know it, right? Because we're learning so much about language here. Okay, well, I need to change the stream title. We are learning to converse with the youngins. Well, that's a weird thing to say on like Twitch. I feel like if you say that on like Twitch, like you never want a Twitch streamer who like talks to young people because like it's been one too many times. We are learning a new language. Learning language learning into programming stick space. Yeah, okay, it's good. God forgot us because people won't bother God. Won't bother God with OMG with everything they say like oh my god, like gosh, oh my god. It is true though. It is true. I do agree. There's certain phrases that like go overused. To be fair, it's rich coming from the person who like studies, right? Like I'm a person who studies consistently. So like, do I really have any place to like say anything? Probably not. Who are these people? Like, how do these people like even exist? And then what is Livy Dunn's deal? Is that a baby? How old is he? Probably like 13. What is Livy Dunn's deal? Why is she involved with him? Why is he flexing? Because he's strong. Look, if you are ever in an accident, call Baby Gronk's lawyer. You're not sure if you're happy or you regret sending Sticky that video. That video is gonna go down in like history, right? When humanity disappears, that's gonna be like our final archaeological like artifact of like humanity, right? That the aliens are gonna learn English from that Skibidi Rizgyat video. I'm stuttering. I don't even know what to say anymore. Because his father wants him to get attention. No, because he's strong, chat. He's a strong kid. I can push that. It's easy because it's in neutral. What does that mean? I can push that. It's easy because it's in neutral. Blood put in neutral. Bro, guarantee someone had the foot on the gas because no way he could push a car that big by himself. While I was pushing the car, I put it in reverse and press on the pedal. Now, if you're hurt in a car, call William Attar. Who is this? Somebody was in the car already. My lawyer, he's not just a lawyer. He's the official law sponsor of the Dallas Mavericks. He's rehabbing. Let's get it. He flexed. That's why. This is why he was flexing, chat. That's why he was flexing. Look at him go. So strong. So why is she involved with him? LSU Gymnastics 2024. What does that mean? How old is this guy? How old is she? I feel like I shouldn't be on here. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be on here. But let's just read some comments. They just had a picture taken, Taylor. Then man up. Too bad. Rob would man up to his life. What? Jesus Christ, that one person. Okay, I want to see comments on like this. Paul, that could have been me, Larry. She must have wore him out because ain't no way I would be sleeping. SMH. These people are weird. These people are weird, chat. Oh, so because they took a photo, everyone was like Baby Gronk. Okay, and then the news article was like written where nobody knew what that thing meant. Now it all makes sense. Now the timeline makes sense. What? Thanks for saving that bus full of 1-month puppies from that fire, then giving me CPR and carrying me 9 miles to the hospital on foot after resuscitating me. Anytime I'm here to please others. I want to seat something on that palm between you. These comments are insane. My name is Saturday. The horse's name was Friday. Michael Banana. Any girl would die for that. When she get off that Michael Banana. I feel bad for you. How do you sleep in those mansions with those white men watching you? Like, Jesus Christ. Everything we have looked at during the last 30 minutes was insane. Yeah, I feel like my brain is like lost. You look like Shakira in the second picture. Just, oh my god. Chat, there is an... Okay, wait. Just saying, the joy and happiness in this picture can only be produced by the West and for us in the USA. When dictated countries try something like this, it's forced and every girl would be sleazed by old weirdos. Okay, Jesus saved me in Iraq. Okay. Did you try the orange soda? LMAO. We're so back. Nights, hearts, fire. Wow, you're always a safe source. Please, someone DM their titties. Please, someone DM their titties. Please. I need titties now. Now, titty now. I was the Allah. Allah cannot be touched by sand. What is this? Let them shits breathe. Oh my god. Yeah, this is insane. This is insane. These people are all insane. Chat, Instagram is like a cesspool. I am never gonna make it to Instagram. This is terrifying. Like, this is just absurd. Who's the skibbidiest of them all? The baddest baddie in all of Baddieland. The baddest baddie in all of Baddieland. So true when King speaks. Who's the skibbidiest of them all? You use Instagram. Oh, your comments? That's like crazy. What are your comments like? Please. I want to. You have to review your like Instagram comments at some point. I really want to see if like people are like this like crazy to you. How I feel looking at your pics. You have such beautiful thighs. Marvelous team. You get DMs. You get DMs. Oh my god. Please, one day. DMs of dicks. Okay, well don't show it on my stream. I was gonna say if they say crazy things, you should just like make like fun of them. But yeah, that's okay, yeah. That's exactly what I expected to like happen. Not like it's the quintessential experience, right? If you're a woman on the internet, the first interaction with most people that you get is like a dick pic, which is like awful. One time, they told you that's a very close coincidence because what? No, wait, no. I've never seen this. Could have him join Gronk Nation. What the fuck is a Gronk Nation? Actually, let you guys please copy the like comments. I need to see your like comments. In the meantime, chat, we're going to continue because we didn't finish the video.
Can I get a double chunk chocolate blumpkin?
So the core JS, no chat. We only got to 10 seconds. We only got to the 6th phrase. So we know what a blumpkin is. What's a quandle? What's a quandle? Quandle dingle. Turkish quandle dingle? What the fuck is this? Quandle Dingle is the name of a Pensacola high school football player featured in a series of goofy shitpost memes. What? Quandle Dingle is a nickname given to a teenage boy who appears in a series of TikTok Riz Party Carnival Boys videos. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Hi. W order, by the way.
Thanks, you too.
What's your at?
Okay, wait. So we got the baby Gronk.
Stop your.
Okay, so Chalant. No glaze.
Level 10. Yeah, no glaze.
You're too enjoyable.
No. Really. Have we met before?
I don't know.
Were you the Peter Griffin skin in the only up obby? Jinx, you mean Edge Sesh.
Wait a minute, obby. They say obby instead of lobby.
Have we met before?
I don't know.
Were you the Peter Griffin skin in the only up obby?
What is the only up? Oh my god. It's that game, only up. And obby. It's why did they say obby instead of lobby? What happened to like lobby?
Jinx, you mean Edge Sesh.
Okay, listen, if you don't know edging by this point, I don't know how to help you, chat.
This is so crazy. It's like
we've learned edging.
Fanboy furry land. Is this cat? Chat, is this
cat?
Riz?
Like W's in the chat.
I have teacher friends, not my main teacher friend, but I have other teacher friends who like say like yeah, like people in their classrooms, like the kids that they teach, they say chat is this real. I have a friend who's like 24, and he says chat is this real, like as like a non-joke. He says chat is this real. I'm like, dude, please stop saying all that. You would quit. Can you imagine you walk in your first day as a teacher? Damn, teacher's got a level 2 GIATS. Is that Riz chat LW? I would quit too. From now on, you'll randomly say like W's in the chat. Please don't say that. Do you like the goon? I'd rather. Are you guys registered goonies? Wait, I would add that. I'm gonna change the thing. I'm gonna change the Nightbot thing. I'm gonna add one more role. There's gonna be a new role in the Nightbot in the registration command. You can now register as a gooner. I need to add a new register. Here we go. Is now a registered gooner. I'll redo this. Is now a registered gooner. Alright, chat. Now, if you type !register, you may end up as a registered gooner. Do I get to be a gooner? Let's see. It's weak.
Munt?
Duh, munting's the new meta.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the moment for Phantom to come in
I
and
still don't know. What is munting? Wait, is it broken? Why does it give the same one? What is munting? Ugly. In the UK. Urban Dictionary, wait. A variation of necrophilia involving 2 live people and 1 dead. To munt. Find and dig up a semi-decomposed corpse. One person then goes down on said corpse while the other jumps on the dead person's stomach, causing the juices, decomposed organs, to be forced from all orifices. They are then drank by the person orally connected to the corpse. I don't think that's correct. To zone out due to the effect of usually illicit drugs. You got enrolled in the human urinal experiment. I hated you. This is honestly a cesspool. This is a cesspool of like reality. Used to describe a disgustingly dirty girl, derived from a munted ting. Oh, blood. That girl is munting.
Rose Riz. Did it hurt?
Hey, lads. My cock's bone dry. Fancy going out for a bit of munting tonight?
What hurt? When you dropped from the battle bus?
When you drop from the battle. Ah, I got the gooner! I got the gooner! I'm a registered gooner now.
You have the most aura I've ever seen. Really? I can't let gang know I fuck with this.
What is it? Okay, aura. Like, what do you... okay, Gen Alpha aura. You know which pick number, but some dude said thank you to you for your picks. For him and his boys in Iraq or some workplace, it helps a lot. You don't know if it's you found that sweet or not. Yeah, I don't know if that feels sweet either. It's just like, gee, thanks, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really know how to react. You feel like the majority of stuff on Urban Dictionary nowadays is just people making up the nastiest shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like. It's more of a comedy site. Because you're a pinup girl and you did pinup shoots. Well, at least you know what they're using it for, I guess. But yeah, it's. I'm surprised that that's like very tame though. Like I would have thought you would have gotten the ones from Livy Dunn where they go like, you know, and they say the craziest things. Yeah, you're being pinned up, exactly. By the way, this is what aura means. There's a Gen Alpha subreddit, chat. A subreddit for Generation. Oh my god, it's furries. Maybe watch some Dragon Ball Z to get a rough idea. Or is what? What does that mean? Maybe watch some Dragon Ball Z to get a rough idea. Aura is basically energy you emit around you, like that menacing aura from Jotaro and Dio. Isn't it a Dungeons and Dragons things? What? It's a hypothetical badass energy. What? Why does everyone have a different answer though? XD. So anyways, aura, what people say is an excuse for them to judge you for literally any reason. What? It's like swag energy, but in every part of your body and what you do. Nice drip. 10 plus aura points. Chat, this is... I feel like I stepped into Hot Topic. Let's study Dragon Ball to learn about aura. Megne saw on your stream, on your last stream, lick that chocolate. Wait, what? Someone commented that? Wait, someone was posting that? Oh my god, yes. Please keep those. See, I really... Listen, I feel like you should keep those. because it'd be so funny to like make fun of them over like a long period of time, because they just sound like this.
Wow. I know this is a long shot, but do you want to run duos with me?
Really?
Maybe grab a Blumpkin Blow Nuts coffee and...
What the fuck is a Blumpkin Blow Nuts, chat? What is a Blumpkin? Oh no, I know why they keep saying Blumpkin instead of, well, you know what I mean? Because they're Bloods. This is stupid. This is we're going into gang shit here, but when you're a Blood, you can't say C's because C's belong to Crips. And as a C, you can't say B's because B's belong to Bloods. So instead of say like, oh, you're going to bed, you say you're going to Ked, or some shit like that. I don't know. It's stupid. It's really dumb. But that's hilarious though. That's what they sound like though. The chatter that said that in your chat sounds like this.
Go for a joke?
Go for a joke. Chat, do you know what joking is? I have the perfect noise for this, actually. I have the perfect soundscape for this talk. Where is it?
Yes, come.
You do not, and you don't think you want to know. Well, you're gonna learn now. Joking is a massaging exercise that aims to stretch the penis. Some people say it can make erections last longer and help the penis appear thicker or longer. But research supporting this claim remains very limited. Jelking is a penis stretching exercise. Chat, jelking is like a 25-year-old practice, okay? This is an ancient practice done by like boomers, alright? Do you know what those penis pumps are for? Those are the early joking tools of our kind. This is the average Twitch viewer. Jokers. You'll come back later. Why did you show me this video? Chat, why did you show me the video? Why did you show me this video? I want to apologize for everyone for sending me this video. Well, now we know about Baby Gronk and joking, right?
The Aki way?
The Aki way?
W order, by the way.
You too.
W order, by the way. I'm just gonna keep this in the corner. Chat, I don't even want to program anymore. I just want to learn more like slang.
Nice to meet you.
I want to learn even... Have you guys seen the poop bagel? Oh, fuck, where is it? Oh, fuck, where is it? Bruh. No, it's actually... But, like, this one's actually funny, chat. Look, okay, so this is another thing that people made the fun of. I know so many memes and I don't know why, and I'm very terrified. It's like, no, this like money. No, I have not. You don't want to see it. Well, you have to see it though.
Can I do a plain bagel, cream cheese, and put a little poop on it? How you doing? I'm gonna do an everything bagel, vegetable cream cheese, and then do a plop of poop right on top. How you doing, man? I'm gonna do an everything bagel, lox, cream cheese, and then I'm gonna do a double poop scoop on top. Do the 2 scoops of poop. How you doing, Mikey? I'm gonna do a bacon, egg, and cheese, and do a smear of poop. Not too much though. Joey, what's the Hershey squirt? 8 pounds of poop? Yeah, I'll try it. What's up, boss man? I'm gonna do Italian bread, chicken cutlet, lettuce, tomato, poop, olive oil, and then do a half pound of poop on the side so I can dip the sandwich in the poop. Yeah.
So that one came from whatchamacallit? That one came from a whole thing about scooped bagels. So this is a millennial thing. This is a millennial thing that went very, very wrong. Apparently in LA, you can get a bagel where you scoop the insides out, and then when you scoop the insides out, you're supposed to save on the calories because you have less bagel to like, eat. So the whole thing was making fun of scoop bagels because then you fill the scoop with like extra stuff inside. So it evolved into the poop scoop. You should have never interrupted the programming. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm just gonna call it. I think a 3-hour stream where we just talk about this afterwards. I'll do programming tomorrow. My brain is so dead that I can't handle this anymore. I like genuinely, if I try to program, I'm gonna get like one thing like done. It's a disaster. But it wasn't because of you. It wasn't because I was already at the brink, right? I was at the brink of sanity, and then I went simply too far. This video kind of pushed me over the edge, right? The edge.
Great. Well,
but it didn't like ruin me. It wasn't the reason why I'm where I am today.
Edge. When you're not performing your edging, do
It simply pushed me over the edge. I was already here as a natural thing. Chat, I was in the middle of an edge session. What video? The one that we've been watching on loop. The one that led to all of this. What do you mean, what video? We're in a time loop. We're in a time loop listening to a Blade Runner interview about Edge Skibbity Riz. Edge Skibbity Riz.
Edge Riz.
Skibbity Edge Riz.
Why don't you say that 3 times? Skibbity Edge Riz.
Skibbity Edge Riz. Skibbity Edge Riz. Skibbity Edge
Edge Riz. Skibbity Edge Riz. Skibbity Edge Riz. How about we program tomorrow, chat? And then oil up. Sorry, and then oil up. Wait, chat. I need to find the oil up thing. I actually lost it. I'm gonna try to find the oil up thing. This seems like a torture method. It is a torture method. Oil up. Oil up. Oil up.
Riz.
What's it like to
Why
hold
did
the
he
yacht
say
of someone
oil
you
up?
love?
Why did that guy
Riz.
say oil up?
Do they teach you how to feel? Sigma to sigma.
Every time you come back to the stream,
long
you
for
get
having
even
your
more
heart
confused,
riz?
man. Oil up and the
Riz.
Soul family. Oh, the Soul family. You're right. Okay.
Riz.
I need to find the Soul. Well, I have the Soul family one. That one was
Riz.
hilarious. I need to find the oil up one. The oil up was so funny.
Riz.
Edge Riz.
Oil up.
Skibbity
Oil up.
edge,
Oil
Riz.
up. Everyone.
Why don't you say
Oil
that
up.
3 times? Skibbity Edge Riz.
Where's the oil up?
Edge Riz.
Where's the oil
Skibbity
up? Here we go.
edge
Oil up.
Riz.
Oil up.
edge
Has humanity gone too far? Oil up. Oil up. Okay, chat. We're just gonna end stream here, okay, chat? I think we're ruined. I think we're ruined. Listen, thank you for the raid, but I think my brain is ruined. I can't do it. I can't do anything anymore. It's over. Listen, we'll be back tomorrow with some actual more stuff. But for now, I leave you with oil up.
Someone you love. Riz.
Oil up.
They teach you how to feel. Sigma to sigma. Riz.
Oh
Riz.
man. And
Do you
then
long for having your heart
Soldier
riz?
Family or something.
Riz.
Where is it?
Riz.
Do you dream
I
about
lost the
being
file.
rizzed?
No.
Riz.
Baby Gronk, rizzed
Where is
up
it? Where
Libby
is it?
done. Riz.
I hope your
Riz.
family
Do
gets
you feel
fucking
that there's a part
sold.
of you that's skibbity? Riz.
Riz.
Skibbity Edge Riz.
Skibbity Edge Riz.
Why don't you say that 3
Sometimes
times?
you wonder about the Fermi
Skibbity
paradox and
Edge
the aliens that
Riz.
must
Skibbity
take one
edge
look on the
riz.
internet and just
Skibbity
leave us
edge
alone.
riz.
Make that an emote. The
Skibbity
oil up. I
edge
will.
riz.
I think the oil up is gonna be an amazing emote. That and the teenage dirtbag one. Those two are gonna be amazing emotes. This really is gonna go down again because the aliens are gonna see this and they're gonna be like, I don't want to they don't want to talk to us anymore after this, right? They really don't want to see us anymore. This gave me the right energy that you need for the sprint reveal tomorrow. Edge. Okay, please don't edge in your meeting. You're gonna start edging in your meeting in front of all your coworkers. I need to do some mental healing after this stream. I think I need to do some mental healing too. Listen, chat, thank you for joining. Thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry that you missed the Assetto Corsair. I'm so sorry that you got dropped into this. But honestly, I was kind of tired beforehand anyway, so it was only gonna be like 2 hours of programming. But now this is even worse. And I enjoyed the route that we went down.
Why don't you say
Be sure
that
to oil
3
up,
times?
everyone.
Skibbity
Oil up
Edge
and have a
Riz.
good day.
Skibbity
And
edge
thank you all.
riz.
We'll see you next
Skibbity
time.
edge
Oil
riz.
up, everyone. You wouldn't
Skibbity
think
edge
that.
riz.
You hope none of my family gets sold. I hope your fucking family gets sold. I love this. Thank you for showing me this.
Have you
I'm gonna
ever
keep
been
this
on an
video
edging streak?
forever. In fact, look.
Edge.
Do they keep you in a state
Hi.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Can I get a double chunk chocolate blumpkin, extra felch, and a side of Quandale chungus aioli? The Akiway?
It's like a Gen Alpha torture cell.
W order, by the way.
It's like a Gen Alpha torture
What's your
cell.
ad? Oh,
It's like
Libby
being
Dunn.
water pointed by like a Gen
Baby
Alpha,
Gronk.
like
Nice
14-year-old
to meet you.
kid
What
who's
are you
got like
doing in a
water
map like
dripping
this?
down my
Stop,
nose.
You're so chalant.
I
It's hard to
can't
be so
stop. I
chalant.
can
It's
hear
just
the words in my
you
head.
got a level 10. Yeah, no glaze.
You're too intrigued.
No,
saying
really.
dangerous things.
Have we met before?
I don't know.
Were you the Peter Griffin stand in the only up Avi? Jeez, you mean Edge Sex?
You got me.
This is so crazy.
Oil up.
It's like I woke up in Femboy Furry Land.